Guys, I got a new computer and like something.
I like the case. It looks like a book, right?
It is.
Yeah,
This is
cool.
actually super old school.
Cool. So we call the meeting to order. We'll start off with roll. So Jorge Alvarez here. Rolfo Blanco
Here.
Eric Brandon not here. Steve Brimo not here. Matthew Casmayo is here. Guiliano not here. Jessica Medina.
Here.
Manuel Perez is not here. Romy.
Here.
Andrea Riccici is not here. Magali Rubio.
Here.
John Tingle here. Carlos Padilla not here. And Daniel Miller is not here. All right. Move on to orders of business, deferrals, additions, deletions. Does anybody have anything to bring up extra that's not on the agenda? Good to go. All right. Move on to public comments. See our good friend here. The officer.
Hello.
How you doing?
No, just, I was looking at through I was just gonna talk about the reindeer road, but I guess you guys are gonna talk about that also, or,
Well, I mean, go for it. Go for it.
no, just, it's.
I don't think we have it in the announcements right now anyway, so I'd appreciate it.
It looks like it's set up, everything's ready to go, 8 o'clock, December. December 9th.
Yeah, I know from the chamber, we're gonna be doing some posts about it too and helping with some, bath and all that, trying to get some businesses involved. Maybe like teams for different businesses, if anybody's not doing that already.
Business teams. The EDC team.
I know Caution is not here.
Caution is a sponsor. Yeah, cool. Yeah, we have, I gotta go get them, I just remember, I just have some flyers. It's called Rad Women's. It's a self-defense, like a RAD, it's a women's self-defense course through the Citizens Crime Watch. It's all free. They're coming in, they're gonna do it three days. And I'm gonna bring the flyers. All the information is there. It's all free. It's great. They've been doing a lot down south.
Cool.
And we just were able to bring it up here up north.
That's fantastic.
So that's gonna happen
It's
right now.
Yeah, it's December 19th to the 21st. 3 classes, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. I believe. Yeah, good self-defense, music here. I think it's like little girls are invited, older women, anyone who needs that sort of
I've taken self-defense courses.
useful. So
Don't mess with my alley. Don't mess with my alley.
And we're looking at, now also there's a kid one for the school.
Oh, cool.
So I'm working on that one since there was interest in this one for the adult. It's been around for a long time, there was just no interest. I don't know how it got here to the town. Because I tried to bring it before and there was no interest for it. And it happened this time, so.
I don't know. But,
I heard about it and said, oh, wow, this is great. So the kid one, I'm pushing the kid one now, at the school.
Nice.
Yes, the schools, hopefully some of the elementary will pick it up.
Cool. Well, if you need any help from us, let us know.
Let me say something, because I remember your grandfather on Red Sandler Way on Saturday, that whole area. By the way, it's just been approved, the council finally approved the opening of the Northwest 15 and back. I think it behooves us not to look into it with the town council and see what, because that is gonna vote pretty soon or not already, what businesses are coming in there, who's gonna go in there. I know there's gonna be foods and eateries and maybe even a hotel, I heard, and office buildings and everything else, so maybe for next year, not now.
In what space?
Well, the whole area's in a lot of places are gonna go down in that area. The whole Bank of America is going down, all that area back is going down, a lot of stuff is going down. Part of
I
that,
know, but you know that we have the towers for the airport that you need to.
we got that, that's part of the package, that's part of, I got approved. I got approved too, I got approved by.
My friend from AT&T is the one who allows the height of the towers. Okay.
That's a good guy to know.
I'm just saying, in terms of business, maybe for next year, meet with the council or something.
Cool, yeah,
Because
so maybe
that's
for
like a new area.
Again, like, let us know if there's any new.
Right.
Going on over there, what's happening.
Right, what's
Yeah,
happening, so I just brought it up. 'cause it's cool.
No, thanks for that.
Yeah,
But you might was, that guy, I was there when Mr. Peterman was saying these things, and there are a lot of things to come still. And as you, if you saw the video, it was pretty rough. A lot of people are angry at everybody else around here now, so. But there are a lot of other things coming that have to fall into place, and I hope they do. But, hopefully by the end of the year, they'll have a final on that. I only bring it up because if we have to do a newsletter, we have something more to put in there this time, so,
Definitely.
with the possible effect of this, to the year, you know.
Cool. So it's public comments. I'll move on to the approval of the minutes. I guess we can't really do that right now. So you don't have quorum. Yeah, so
Oh.
I can move on then. I'll save that for the next
All
one.
that work.
We can move on to the,
Hold up my template.
yeah, to the next thing, which is budget, which we also can't vote on this, but I have a quote here from EC Graphics. That's for the member pins and photo display quote. It's pretty much what we discussed before. It's for 15 name tags. They're silver with a little logo on it. It's silver with black ink. So it's gonna have a little logo on it with our names in black. For 15 of those, and then also another one for a pull-up display banner and design for that.
By the way, I saw Willie at the street dedication.
Oh, yeah?
It might be in the trailer. So
No.
I don't know what the trailer is. but-
It's not.
The first thing I saw.
We just
was
saw
like,
this
"Oh, you
garage. We
still
thought it might be in
need
this
to ban-"
garage.
Like a year and a half later.
But whatever, so I have a little quote here. It's $5.99 total, basically what it is. $3.75 for the banner, the retractable with, because it includes the design. And then for the name tags, it was $2.24. It was 16 per unit for the 14 of them, just 14. I believe there's 15, isn't there, right? Yeah, so we gotta get one more.
Is that a banner that you can swap out the vinyl, the print?
No, it's like one of those, it's like a retractable one, but like collapses into
Yeah,
itself.
but can you
can
swap
pull it
out
Not from what I know, when it comes to these, you just get a new one. Maybe you can though.
no, yeah, you definitely can.
Yeah, this was when we discussed it, this was like the middle of the road one. That wasn't the super cheap one, but it wasn't the super expensive one. It was like the middle of the road one. So yeah, so this we'll vote on the next time. I just want to let you guys know. I think I already approached last time anyways with like a general estimate of what the pricing would be, and it pretty much tracks with that. I think it might have been like $20 or $30 more than what was
Can you
originally
know
pitched.
what the prices
Yes, it was $3.75 for the pull-up display because it includes artwork.
for the what?
The pull-up display,
Got it, okay.
yeah, retractable deluxe banner is what it's called officially.
Okay.
And then for the name tags, it was 16 per unit. Yeah, and then right now there's 14, but it's gonna be 15, so it's 224, but we're gonna have to add a little more. That's about it. But I'll do that for the next meeting. We'll vote on it officially.
Okay.
Yeah, or 224 for that. And then altogether it was $5.99, what they had here. But it'll probably be a little bit different for the final thing. So that's it for budget. Like I said, we can't really vote on it, so we'll move on. The old business, the BTR list update. Again, this is something that we were kind of waiting on Andrea for. You can kind of let us know which one of these are, coming back, or if it's just somebody just renewing or something like that. So I think we can hold for that. The list hasn't gotten too gigantic yet. Thank goodness, where we need to get the the extra big pieces of paper and all that stuff. I think we can survive one more month already.
Multiple lists.
Yeah, exactly. That's why. So I'm hoping we get Andrea here next month and then she can help us decipher what's going on here. She's
I was proud of this.
in the know.
I was very proud of
And
that.
now he's like.
That's it, no going back now, color, thank you.
Cool. Okay, so this next thing is not a voting thing, but it is something that I do want to know about. What is the status of those promotional videos we're running?
The final, so we have the final voiceover.
The final voiceovers?
Yeah, we approved the videos. That they went to go out and get the voice actors. I don't know if I could tell that it was Ghani.
Yeah, it was his voice, yeah.
Nothing beyond that. But sort of related to the budget. Remember, we did shift around our budget, so we're all good in terms of wanting to get this. If we want to push into promotional videos. Yeah, I don't want to get too far off, of course, but yeah, we're, I guess, still waiting on the final voiceover
Okay, what was the last communication you guys had? Do you remember? Was it a while
I
ago?
think it would have been at the very end of October,
Can you reach out again?
like after our last meeting. Yeah.
'Cause I think we just gotta stay on top of them, is mainly what it is at this point, because. Like, it's at the end, like,
It's at the end of the line. that's
yeah,
all.
at this point, it's, like, yeah, we just gotta follow up with them, like a bunch. Okay, so that's the promotional videos. Oh, I guess, what were you trying to say about the budget again?
No, that, just because I missed it when we were talking about the budget, just so that we remember, we have 2,000 officially set aside for marketing stuff. Which could be this, it could be, advertisements on next year's, business, oh no, well, we have our business boot camp.
But
Our
this,
line item, so.
but this was already paid for, right? This promotional video, this was already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we figured out the last time. Question, what about the OSA? Because they were asking me about that, about their payment or whatever. Remember you reached out to me that the signature wasn't 100% clear in the W-9 or something like that?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Because they just told
I-
me, told me it might not be a problem, but they've been bothering me because they haven't been paid from the town, so they're wondering what's going on.
Well, I think. Yeah, no, I still need a clean signature.
So we do need to get a
Yeah,
redo.
I just got it taken care of in terms of setting up the vendor. Like, all they have to do is like, basically press go for it to be like an official vendor in the system. But the W-9 was not clean.
They need another signature. Okay.
Yeah, and the invoice still have to be dated from last year.
All right, cool. So we move on to new
Just
business.
back up for,
What's up?
so on the video, we're still waiting for.
Voiceover.
voice, and there's no ETA on it.
Oh, but I mean, I think I said it last time, but that's not something that should take so long, but
Do we,
I'm close enough.
we don't write on money?
Huh?
Close?
No.
Okay, can we? And technically that was contracted with the town
There was no contract.
agreement,
There's no
Email?
verbal.
nothing.
Lessons learned.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the minutes are as close to a contract as we have, where it just, we'll pay on.
Promise.
Maybe
We have
we'll-
something. We have promises. We have.
I was told over here once.
Yeah, we have minutes. We have-
Legally binding verbal contracts.
There you go, we have fun.
I recorded the email, sent an email to them.
In terms of like timelines or.
The price.
Yeah, pricing.
It's like a quote.
Right,
It's an
yeah.
invoice.
You get a quote.
There's an invoice.
Yeah, we have our invoices and my emails too, and we've already, hey, the time limits. Hey, we don't want certain things at this point.
But he did send something that kind of bound them to a date,
To a date, not necessarily.
a
It's
month,
been a moving target.
a year.
I don't know, date.
I mean, I remember originally we said we wanted it done before the boot camp. It was gonna be like that week before. That's why we went so hard. We sent them the edits.
Yeah, where I'm going with.
And it was supposed to be that day.
Something official, maybe on town letterhead saying non.
Non-compliant.
I have no idea.
Well, it's our committee, so I think. if
I
we-
was just.
if we decide that,
Put over the pressure, we don't wanna.
No,
I'm not sure if he's going to or whatever, but.
no, that's why. At this point, it is a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough, just anything.
Let me know.
I mean, we can't vote, but
Yeah.
I would put a motion. Can you?
No, I mean, I'm going to, I mean, my emails are as close to that as possible. I know Claire and I have sent emails with
To him?
seeing each
To him?
other. Yeah, because again, this isn't the only committee he does things
Yeah.
for. And missing dates or not following up with something is not. You guys aren't professional on that sense.
this is many either.
No, I mean, something that he's putting up in jeopardy of future.
Yeah, exactly.
Something where.
But to be fair, I think he knows that.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's not anymore. That's an interesting.
Can we formalize it? Like, say it, not just, oh, I know it because at this point, that's what I feel, but here's. It's like in writing.
Brand to formalize the date.
No, like formalize that, like what he said, that he's.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I'm not saying send a legal from, I'm not saying to send a letter from council, I'm just saying kind of somewhere in between.
I think just as a committee, we
Maybe a
definitely
manager,
don't,
maybe somebody, ourselves, somebody that, you know, maybe a little bit higher up in the decision-making process that can kind of put, again, you're not, there's nothing legally binding, I think, based on what I see, but there is communication with a date, an amount, an invoice, something to kind of maybe light the fire, just to kind of just get it over with,
Yeah,
and then you're putting yourself in jeopardy of future business with the town, other committees, et cetera.
I think that as a committee, we just
Right.
also don't wanna set a precedent, like, we're just, this is what we do to things, we like put it under the rug and let it slide. That we're trying to be as proactive as we can.
yeah. It just needs constant follow-up, that's why. He's the kind of guy like, he needs it every week. He's a
Yeah, like I've
reminder
sent
every
him in the
week.
past, especially leading up to the event. We need by this video by this date. This is the price that we're gonna need because of certain.
Oh, I get it, we have the communications, I know,
But
it's just that things fall to the wayside for him too.
I'm
He's got
happy
other
to,
stuff.
I'm happy to like I stamp up the.
Leonard.
Yeah. Maybe talk about the disappointment of the committee, I don't know if it's,
Yeah, no, yeah, I think that's okay.
I don't think, I don't wanna speak for the committee unless it's a motion, we can't get that, but I can sort of gauge the. And yeah, we wouldn't want to be waiting much longer for any other committee as well, and I'm sure he gets that, so. I have no problem doing that.
When did we start the project?
We started it,
Is he the town's main contractor or something?
right, but like we started it last year, right? Like last.
Yeah.
Committee, and I was on the event.
So, right.
It's been
so
a year.
I think
Completely a year.
an easy way to clarify is in 1 month, it will be more than 365 days. It'll be more than a whole calendar year that we spent. And the final product was how many videos? Because it wasn't the 3 videos, it's just now,
It's like
it's
2 and a
it's
half
2,
or something.
right? So now it's 2, so we're taking, we're, it's kind of ridiculous at this point. What we're getting for the time spent waiting.
But no, he's not the town's official.
Yeah.
And
For us, lesson learned,
Right,
we don't ever wanna put ourselves in this position where we're like begging for something that we
paid for.
paid for.
yeah, the town got its own video equipment.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's because of this. I would. That would take away from.
You don't know.
No, I mean, the department's been wanting our own stuff. Because
so-
keeping things in-house is better. I don't think this is,
So
I don't think this conflicts with that.
here's plan B, so we're waiting for the voiceover, right?
Mhm.
How much will that cost getting a professional to do it?
Oh,
Can
no,
we get them as part?
I'm gonna get quotes, you
Yeah,
gotta find out.
as
No,
part-
but the voice.
no, that's included in,
Well, what I'm trying to say is, the second,
Eric Brandon.
when we release the video, so someone else can edit it, and then we can get it out that way, even if it costs us, or somebody can volunteer,
like
or,
the script.
yeah.
I mean, maybe to volunteer to do it, I mean, I think that would make sense,
Or you can pay somebody $100, or 2, I'm not sure, obviously, that's minimal for.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Well, time-
I'm pretty sure Jonathan and I could put a voiceover over it. Like,
Just for somebody that, has that talent,
Premiere.
and you can get a pay, but just to get through this, 'cause it'll be
Yeah, we'll be in.
summer again, and we'll still see on the video, we'll have to change something. Or be obsolete, I'm just looking for.
I guess, yeah,
What is salvage
I
the video,
can include it, if that like
but we may need
is
to
a
release
push
or
in and of
whatever.
itself.
No. Okay, because I think that's really what it is just pushing, because at this point, there's no, like, monetary.
I
thing,
was
it's
gonna say,
been
we
paid,
don't own
that's why,
that
yeah.
money, right? So, yeah, so he's got all the leverage.
Yeah, that's why it's not a point now, it's
There's
just,
no contract.
we just gotta keep following up.
We would, because for the dollars, but sure. But not
Really
just
abusive,
release the video.
really
I mean,
professional.
If he can't finish it by
Very.
the 30th, release the video and then we'll finish it. But with all,
That's a good,
Right.
I like that. If you can't finish the video by when, November 30th or December 30th?
look at the date, December 15th, whatever it is, but just give them not
that's
a lot of
fair.
time, but
yeah.
I mean,
Before next meeting.
I like November 30th, but realistically, that's
Yeah.
not gonna happen. We're setting him up, we're setting him up to fail. He's already failed, but whatever. But in the spirit of fairness, right? I think before our next meeting is a good deadline. Our next meeting would be the third of Thursday, the third Tuesday of December, which is
Right before Christmas.
the 19th. So, we give him until We give them until, oh, I mean, that would be good, December 15th, you know, in advance of our final meeting of the year, or
It's a Friday.
release the video. So that we can finalize it elsewhere.
Yeah, with, I mean, editable copies,
Uh-huh.
things could be edited, and
The raw
you use
footage.
rights to it or whatever, you don't want somebody to do it later and then you can claim that you.
I think that's a good deadline. I know we can't necessarily vote on it, but.
Good
That's good job on that one, right?
And so you'll jump
We have
on
it by the
it.
next meeting, December 15th.
And then, you know, he becomes a victim.
That's suggested follow-up for
So that-
town liaison.
Actually, no, I'll bring this up at the end.
I mean, figure it out, we can't vote anyways, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why, but I think we can at least, I
That's just-
don't think we need to vote, just be like, hey, you have it by next meeting, like, please, like, this. You know,
Yeah, I don't
the
need to
council's not the most happiest at this
I
point.
guess at the end of the day, if he can't finish it, we will, but we need its release. To make sure that.
Alright. Cool, so I will move on to new business. I know we can't really vote on any of this stuff, but the next thing is the next official business networking social. I wasn't sure if we were gonna do one this year, or if we're gonna be done with it.
The next one would be in January.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yep.
I know we can't vote, but that's the vibe as well. I was kind of thinking it might be better just to wait till the start of the year.
That would be a good one.
And also where,
Yeah.
you also start thinking about where.
Yeah, well, we- Well, we have
If
this-
we were allowed to vote, I'd make a motion.
But didn't we have this?
So what, to do it in January?
Yeah.
Honorary motion.
I would motion for it to be at some point after our January meeting, which is gonna be that week of the 15th, so at some point after that. So that we can at least have some face time before.
Didn't we mention Las Vegas before, in the minutes? I think we did.
We have the Halloween thing, for we have the
Yeah, we
Halloween
did the
on,
Halloween thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
We wanna talk about potential
Yeah, we did
venues.
say January 24th.
Yeah, we can
That's
toss
fine.
out some names, if you have any ideas. So I'm trying to think myself as well. We can always go back to some of the places way back, but
We,
Make-
we haven't done anything official, have we done an official, I mean, I know we did a ribbon cutting, but have we done an official networking event at Amazonia?
We did.
We did.
Yeah,
we did.
it was like a duo. We did like a duo. The ribbon was in May and then we kept it going throughout the rest of the.
I couldn't stay for.
Yeah, yeah, there was like a little duo. I'm trying to think what other newer,
I can't think, all of our recent. convinces.
I've been to newer places.
Or how about an old place like Lee or something?
Yeah, there's Raulio, that's true. There's always Gabriel's.
I
We used to do Gabriel's all the time.
Oh, you know what we haven't done, like in a long time, Gauchos.
We used to do that all
And
the time.
the last time we did something at
Oh,
Gauchos, they were
Gauchos was
very,
very
they were
good,
very
right.
nice to us. They
Yeah, Gauchos
rounded
is
out
really
and
nice.
perfect for us, and we had a really good turnout at Gauchos.
Yeah, that was a big.
Yeah.
Put down some names.
Okay.
We were allowed to vote.
Pepper shop?
I'll put some names. I'll put Gauchos, I'll put Trattoria, some of the OGs, Novillo.
We were allowed to make a motion, I would motion.
I'll put them here, then next time I'll, bring up the three that we talked about and see if we can get an official vote. Hopefully everyone's here in December.
I was gonna
It's a tough
say.
one. December 9th, gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. That's a tough one.
We canceled
Yeah.
that. Oh, did we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did.
it's not canceled, but we just postponed.
Yeah, because enough people.
Like I
were
said,
excited.
people were not gonna give it.
I mean, maybe can we put the feeders out? Is that possible? Put the feeders out for the December meeting to see if people are gonna be here.
December 19th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just know, that way we just know ahead of time. Maybe we can push it.
Somebody have to, push it. Those last 2 weeks are dead. Yeah, right before.
Yeah, just so we don't have another moment anyway, that we come here and it's like, all right, everybody say it was better from last time, but we got it again.
What happened last time?
All right,
Everyone, we should have a meeting in December.
Well, the council doesn't have a meeting in December. There's no council.
we did not have one?
Yeah. There was
We did
Yeah,
not.
so that's why I say let's gauge and see.
I mean, some committees did, which is, I think the closest they got to Christmas was the
Because
21st.
if it's early in the month, it's fine, but at the end.
At the end, yeah. Those last 2 weeks.
Alrighty. Next up is, this is just somebody that approached me, the US Hispanic Small Business Development Center on the website. They approached me at the expo, because we're the EDC table, so I was sitting there. And they came up to me, it was a gentleman that had something, because he heard about our small business boot camp, and there's actually a lady there talking to me at the same time as this gentleman that attended the business boot camp, and she was saying how awesome it was and how she liked it and stuff, which was kind of cool. But basically what he was saying is that he's thinking of it as a possibility to assist with the small business boot camp next time, or to jump in or like, or maybe participate with us somehow. What it does is it's basically what we discussed. It's like lessons for small businesses. Majority of the lessons he was telling me are in Spanish. He says they do offer English lessons as well. And it's generalized small business related things, like kind of like what Romeo was talking about the first time. So I'm looking over at you. It was like things related to like, you know, doing social media for your business, like administrative stuff. I don't remember the specifics, but when I briefly looked at the website, it was a lot more general, like basically what you were saying, Romeo, that day. That's a lot more generalized, focus on the small business and getting them started. So I thought, oh, it might be a cool idea. That's why I kind of brought it up here. So if you guys want to check it out, it's ushispaniccenter.com, and maybe it's something we can kind of brainstorm with. I know that I'm not gonna start putting the business boot camp until next year. I'll probably put it January, February, just to start officially putting it here.
Sweet,
But just to get it, you know, churning in people's minds if you guys want to look at it.
I like it.
The next thing is from Jonathan. I kind of threw this on here. I'm not really sure exactly what it was 100%, but it was the P55 Community Park Letter of Support, which was asking for support from the committees. I didn't think I had the power as the chair to be like, I support this, we support this as a committee. That's why I kind of figured I'd include it here to see if that's something we do want to support and what that involves for us, I guess.
So,
you can tell us. Yeah.
so our grants and government affairs person, I don't know her exact title, I apologize for her name. She's looking for letters of support from the committee chairs, yes, on behalf of the committees. And I'll just read out the entire grant related email. Trying to get grant funding for the Miami Lakes Community Park 55 project. Sits between the public library and Fire Station 1. It's underutilized, consisting solely of trees, a welcome sign, and a doggy waste bag station
Where is this?
by the library.
There's a park there?
It's a green space.
I honestly didn't even.
Oh, that,
Where?
wow,
Next to the
I know
public
exactly, what it is, and I thought it was property of Windmill Gate, because I live there. I thought it was property of Windmill Gate, because it's literally behind, it is a green space
It's a green space.
behind the wall of the fire station. So like all you see is a brick wall that encompasses the fire station, so you can't see it from the street. You would literally have to drive into Windmill Gate, like if you're going to Pollo Tropical, and you would have to park in the library, because the library, all you see is the parking lot. It is literally on the other side of the parking lot, and it's, you know, I mean,
There's
it's,
homeless people that park there.
I'm sorry,
There's homeless people that park right there, and I didn't know that, so like, is it because of that park?
I have no, I mean, it's not right to call it a park. It is a green space. It is a green space about maybe, I don't know, 5 tables worth of this long table. That's how big it is.
You can even fit a
For some
pickleball
reason,
court
it's
in.
not,
You can even fit a pickleball court in.
You can't fit a pickleball court in there, no way. I mean, you could fit maybe
That's
like
the
a
beach.
small jungle gym there.
Not a
You
park.
could fit like a small jungle gym there, but to be perfectly honest with you, it really seems like a residential park for the residents of Windmill Gate, because again, you can't see it off the street. You would have to, like, for example, Windmill Gate has a park, a Miami Lakes Public Park, all the way in the back of the HOA. It's beautiful. Like it has tremenda vista to the whole lake there around the corporate park. It's a beautiful park, but it's Miami Lakes maintains it. But nobody knows it's there because you only drive all the way back there if you're a resident.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and that's the thing is like accessibility. There's not real accessibility because there's no parking there. So there's no parking spots. You know, you can't park in a resident's home. Windmill Gate does not allow parking on the street.
Yeah.
So who's gonna enjoy it other than the residents of Windmill Gate? Which, don't get me wrong, I mean, they're residents of the town, so it's fine, their taxes pay for it. But, you know, as far as putting additional resources to it.
So this little sliver, who owns it, Miami Lakes?
Think so, right? If it's a town,
It's
putting a
within
grant
the
on?
town confine, yeah.
Well,
That's the thing is,
right?
I
That's-
mistaken, it's not, it was
Big
part of
county.
Windmill Gate property,
Uh-huh.
it's not, I guess. Crazy.
It's not Miami-Dade County with the library there.
What's curious, what I will say that's curious is that in every park in Miami Lakes, there's no dog waste receptacles because you're not allowed to have a dog in those parks, and there's one there. So that's why I always
Be a little
assumed,
dog park?
that's why I always assumed it was Windmill Gate property.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's
The property appraiser shows that
I can't see.
this county's property, but.
Oh, yeah.
That one like with the chalk color,
Oh, yeah.
right, grass?
Hold on, this is,
It's only
where's
that
the,
part.
this is the fire station? Yeah, this is the fire station? Yeah,
What's
so,
the-
yeah, I don't know why it looks
This
like
piece of
chalk,
the
but yes,
Yeah,
that,
that's
that little area right there.
the official
Yeah.
property.
When we write, this is when we're writing our,
I think it is.
when we're doing our.
The bike route?
Our bike route.
So I'm not talking about the lake one, I'm talking about one that you wouldn't even think is a park. It literally just looks like a patch of unoccupied grass. It's on Foxton Court.
Yeah, it actually says
Oh, to
Miami
the
Taxing
middle,
District
the middle.
B55.
No,
that
and,
runs-
and the
That's
Hina.
where, that's where
Literally-
Pimentos, Pimentos and all that. area.
No, no,
No,
okay,
Haagen-Dazs,
so-
Haagen-Dazs,
so
that
they-
drop-
they-
Yes, but across.
Okay, but not there, so like, okay, so guys,
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah.
is-
the Puerto Rico.
this is 67th Avenue. This
Yeah.
is 67th Avenue. This is the firehouse. It is literally behind the firehouse. Behind the firehouse, facing the residents of Windmill Gate. So it is the front left corner of the Windmill Gate community. It is up against the 826. You can't see it off of the 826 because it is enclosed within the barrier wall of Windmill Gate.
It's right there.
Nobody will see it from the outside.
That's the Palmetto,
Yeah, there's.
the fire station.
And there's nowhere to park. You'd have to park in the library, which I don't know if the library would have a problem with that, you know?
It says Miami Lakes Taxing District P55 Library site open from 8 to 6.
Nothing, it was just to see if the committee supported it, which I'm getting the vibe, I don't think we necessarily.
And this is, this would be, this
They want to
is
improve it.
to
We're gonna say want to
allocate
improve it.
resources.
Yeah, apparently.
to allocate additional resources to it.
Because that is for improvements to the park.
I mean, gosh, like, is it to increase taxpayer money to go toward that or just to reallocate?
Park.
No, it's for grants.
This is for a grant, is what I think it was.
It's the.
Oh, here it is, right, what you're saying, the existing space is not inviting, it's not right.
It's not at all,
No, that's
like,
what
you
I'm
would
saying.
think that it's just, again,
So
a
they want
resident
walking
land.
paths, they want walking paths, landscape and seating,
So.
so that
for-
people can take
for
advantage of the
our
Wi-Fi access.
The economic
For
development committee is
professional-
being asked to have a letter of support for the grant. So it's especially in the advisory board, I'm sure it's because.
They probably wanna beautify that area,
88 issues,
they wanna beautify
the
that.
mental health task force.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's through a grant.
I was gonna say, if it's through a grant and it's not costing an additional taxpayer money, then sure, and why not? I'll use the park. You guys can come hang out in my park.
We're gonna name it.
The-
Thank you.
The shame is that nobody knows it's there, you know?
I thought it was somebody's access land.
No, right,
Wow,
exactly.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right.
That's about it, right, that is just the little
That's
announcements,
it,
the
right.
chamber lunch is.
Next time I walk my dog, I'm gonna go out there, so you guys.
The reindeer ride?
So you guys see what it looks like.
Jessica's right, because there are two guys that hang out there with their carts,
Yes,
you know, sitting around
yeah?
and asking, yeah, and they hang around that whole area.
yes, I see
So-
them change their energy.
Aw.
When I've
Yeah,
gone to
she's
different
right.
ones.
I see every time I go to this.
My page, like,
That part has everyone can see.
not very-
The two times the library.
Please don't.
This is great.
I got books and then I dropped them off 2 times.
Never there.
We're pretty rough people. Yeah, never mind.
In the middle of the day.
Yeah, they're there quite a bit.
I don't know if we can even motion to adjourn, right?
No, well,
What's the lunch? Is that Manny speaking or not?
No, it's George Jeff Perez is gonna be the next one, Manny speaking in January.
Oh, Manny.
Yeah.
Um,
So lunch is.
I don't know that you
Number
can sign
one.
that letter on behalf of the committee.
Hold on, I don't know.
December
Uh,
13th is the next lunch.
that's the Miami.
Correct.
Available.
12:13, yeah, Wednesday.
We have the winner
Oh, yeah?
and.
Oh, the best of
we
the-
awarded the stickers.
Oh, who are
You
you?
know what, yeah.
Go down the list? Yeah, why not? Who were the best?
Technology, we just want to know.
Who's the best restaurant, the best cafe?
Post about it, but now we're getting the stickers. I ordered new stickers, but I changed the design of it, just to, you know, make them
Different,
pretty.
more
nice.
grander.
Is the best of my, it should be.
Hop off, hop off.
Thank you. I'm gonna go out and take videos of it. Donnie used to do our, West of Miami Lakes announcement videos,
No, no more.
but it's fine because we have our camera and I'm happy to.
Do you know who the winners are? Oh, you can
So
announce
we
it,
have-
yeah.
No, yeah, it's already public. Vicky Bakery won for best cafe. Came from Girl for lunch. Chella's for dinner. FH Fashion House for shopping, the Nail Garden Main Street for beauty. Miami Dental Associates for health. Dieguez and Associates for professional services. And Miami Athletic Club for health.
Athletic,
So some of those not so surprising,
no,
some of them a little surprising.
those are fine.
They don't win all the time.
Athletic club?
I've only seen them.
Really?
I've only
Oh,
seen
really?
one or two West Miami Lakes.
Yeah, they've won before, right?
Not a whole lot of competition there.
No, I was
Well,
okay.
440 now, right?
440 was
Yeah, they
That's
got
good.
like 40 there, right?
like less than 20 votes out of 50,000.
Good
Yeah.
job, good
That
job,
would've been-
dudes.
That would have been hyped to see so for 41. Would have been cool.
No, but I think it's
You've been
tough.
on the
I
block.
think it's tough. Of the popularity, I'm trying to think. So I sent out an email saying about people's feelings for availability, maybe deferring the meeting, I don't know, we didn't have it last year, the same.
He's like, please don't make me work on that day, guys.
You sent that email, you said?
No, I have to work.
On that night.
I have to work on the
On
document.
that night.
I did send out the email.
You did.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
I
Oh,
thought-
that's-
Oh, right now.
Oh.
This second.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh,
I
it's
thought-
like,
about that.
you have to be with it.
No, I have to work on the
Can't be throwing the deal if you're not looking at your phone.
Yeah. I have to work that day regardless, it's not that,
At night?
well, that's the difference.
Gotta be with it, gotta be with it. I agree. No more lighting.
I mean, you can still move.
She needed a messy book and there was nothing. I had to go there.
All right, no motion to adjourn, I sent the minutes, yeah, it's like, oh, what do you want to know?
Right.